trying to understand all the blood that's on your hands. Your silence is deadening me. Your silence is scaring me. In spite of the memories, your silence is all I need. Pretty little pictures on the wall, it's just a shame you don't see it all. I got my pretty little knife ready for your life. It's such a shame you won't get your fill. Pretty little pictures on the wall, it's such a shame you don't see it all. I got my pretty little knife ready for your life. It's such a shame you won't.
What's good, chat? What's going on? And welcome to another stream. It's me, your boy. We're gonna be playing some more Final Fantasy 16. I'm enjoying every second of it at the moment, so I'm really excited to get back into it. Hopefully, you guys are as well. I hope everybody is doing all right. Hope everyone's having a good day, a good start to their weekend. Well, I guess some people count Friday night as the start of the weekend, but a good Saturday. I hope you're looking forward to more Final Fantasy 16 as well. As I said, there's a slim chance of an afternoon stream tomorrow of Zelda, but I'm doubtful because I've got to edit some stuff for posting. I've got to edit some clips. I got some clips to edit. I'll tell you what I wanted to do is I think down here there's like areas that I've lost. Went there. Like yeah, so there's this and there's this. And there are places we haven't been. So I'm almost tempted to go here and just see I can go those ways. They're probably blocked off, but I want to find out. I want to know. I want to know. Can you show me? I want to know about the strangers like me. Right. So, now to simply kill Torgal. Not kill Torgal. Second Torgal. The real strat is set Torgal on everything. Torgal, kill! Hey, I have a new sword. The sword I'm using is new. Forget that. We made it. This is Excalibur, I think. Which is a badass sword. It looks really cool. Definitely one of the cooler looking ones. I like it. Scorpions. I forgot. That was overkill. Oopsie daisy. See, I think it's better to control Torgal and tell him to fight than just let him do it by himself, because I think that might be how we're like sort of kind of leveling him up, like with the attributes. It's over. Precision SIC. I love the like torpedo he does when you tell him to ravage. It's so good. Dead. Some wolf things up here. I almost feel bad for them. Me and Torgal are brutal.
All yours, Torgal.
Jeez. That'll do it. Gonna be Scorpion's gonna pop up when I grab this. It's too out in the middle of nowhere for it. Okay. Apparently not. What do I know? Nothing. I know nothing. Okay, so this is where we went with our uncle, Byron, for that one mission. I don't know if we can go any further than just this edge here. Yeah, we fought a bunch of people here. We had a scrap. Yo, what up? Fooey! What up, James? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you are well. Oh, there's a salamander up here. Hey, Mr. Salamander. You're friendly. Just kidding, we're not friendly. But you knew that, I think. Judging by your reaction. How you doing, James? Hope you're well. Your Saturday's been a good one. Oh, that was nearly 5,000 down. 50,000 even, not 5,000. We only got 7 ability points for that. BRE need my tea. Get your tea, mate. Get your tea. I assume I can't get up here. Doesn't look like it. Either that's for later, or I don't know. I mean, there's a fast travel point on the other side. There's a fast travel point here, but then there's these things to say we can't go there. So that makes me assume later we will be able to go there. Peekaboo! What up, Lily? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're well. You have not missed anything. I'm just out here exploring. Just checking out some areas that maybe we didn't visit to see if I can go there. Some of them end up blocked off, or some of them there's just nothing there yet, or whatever, but I know I might as well have a little look around before I do the next main story thing. We got our new sword. We got Torgal. There's the chocobo. Hello. What you doing here, man?
There was a time this path was guarded day and night by Lord Kupka's men.
I saw them.
But now they've gone. Back to the Fang. Leaving us lesser mortals at the mercy of whatever bloodthirsty beasts they say nested beyond.
Ricky's has been away all day, so I'm here till he gets online, then I'll be lurking for a while, and then should be back again after, but yes, I'm here. No worries. No worries. As I often say, you know, any time we get you for is a positive. I can't have all your time, but any that we do get with you is a positive. So I appreciate it. How's your Saturday been, alright? Apart from, I guess, missing Ricky's. He's been busy lately. Scarlet Scorpion. Okay, I don't like the sound of that. That sounds much scarier than a regular Scorpion. This is going to lead to somewhere else that I can't go, but there's a bunch of like stuff around. So just have a little explore, a little look around, see what's what. Looks like you can go up there. Look, there's like a, must be able to get up above where I'm at. It's been good. I worked on my blog for a bit till I bored myself with proofreading. Then I was catching up on YouTube vids. Nice. I did some food shopping. I watched some football because the Women's World Cup is on. I watched England play this morning. That's most of what I've done. I did some editing as well this afternoon. Didn't finish the edit, but made some progress. Hoping to finish it tomorrow so I can upload it tomorrow. We shall see. Hopefully I can. First time watching vids have been, reaction vids have been your thing at the moment. Food shopping and editing, yeah, that's been like the main, so nothing too terribly exciting, but I wanted to get that edit done today, but I didn't quite probably make the best of my time, but it's okay. I'm not doing anything tomorrow, so I should be able to finish it tomorrow, get it uploaded, and then tomorrow night I'll be editing like the next thing. It never stops. So I've got something ready. So I'll have something ready for Wednesday and, or maybe next weekend, depending on. I think I might have something for Wednesday actually. I have something that could go. That's I wanted for Wednesday, but could go up tomorrow if I don't get the one I want to put up tomorrow ready. You know what I'm saying? The one I want to put up tomorrow though is another Bread and Fred one with Becky. Ooh. First time, you know how that goes. Yeah, exactly. It'd be like that. I assume it's like TV shows or movies, like those first time reaction, the first time watching reaction things like. Dang, get dropped, idiot. A goblin coin. Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, Harry Potter. Oh, okay. So a mix of things. Movies and TV. Welcome back, James. And Marvel and X-Men. Did you, have you managed to even look at Secret Invasion? I know you were saying that that's one that you weren't really caught up on. I still haven't. I haven't had a chance. Who is James? Look like Nat's wife. You've been Nat's wife and Dom's wife. In a short space of time. You get around, people talk. I'm not anyone's wife. I was never no one's wife. False allegations. I've never been a wife. Methink the James doth protest too much. I am evil, I said. Give you a special nickname if you prefer, like I do with Rob, aka Rubles, aka Robble Bobble. Rob has so many nicknames, it's insane. Mostly from you. The main things I call him are Rob, Robert, Roberto, or Boob Grab. Those are the ones I go to. Oh hell no. You don't want to be called something fun like Boob Grab, like Rob? He loves it. He tells us all the time specifically how much he loves it. He's like, wow, I really love that you guys come up with so many fun nicknames for me. Does he? Yeah, yeah. I've never heard him say that. You've never heard him say anything, to be fair. Yes, I have. Really? Oh yeah, when he called me that time. When he called me on stream. That's true. He did phone me. He did phone me, you're right. Just to troll. Because that's Rob. Classic Rob. Am I going to get assaulted by scorpions? Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Can't surprise me, scorpions. They're actually a decent level though. They're level 30. So they take a bit more of a beating. I'm gonna ask Rob, does he like his nicknames? You do that.
You're finished.
I am confident that he loves them. I mean, what's he gonna do, Lily? Tell us to our faces that he doesn't like them? Ridiculous. Ask him if he likes being called Mistress Roberta. That's his favourite. Yeah, especially on the weekends. Are those kids? Or goblins? What the fuck are those? Kids, goblins, same thing, really. Mistress Roberta, yeah. That's how they introduce him when he does his performances. I shouldn't say it. It's private. The hand of the owner. Wait, this is Romilly. Exactly. Lily knows. That gif is actually modelled on him. That emote. It's actually modelled on one of Rob's performances. Toy turn!
Nice try.
Give it to me, daddy. That's what she keeps screaming. Give it to me, daddy. She love it when I feed it.
Rob the Mistress Roberta, if you can hear me, do you like your name?
The question is, can he hear? We don't know. All we do know is if he's not here, he can't defend himself. So, you just have to believe us. So Rob can attack. I think Rob gets his fair share of enjoyment out of things. He loves performing, for example. It's his passion. Whenever he's not in chat, he's practicing. Ow. That's true. He's never said, don't call me those things. He's never been like, guys, I don't like those nicknames, stop. Because we're good friends and we would respect that, obviously. But he's never said that. And why? Because he likes them. Clearly. There's a chest here. That'd be something worthwhile. I just fought that thing for 15 spools of steel silk. Really? I feel like that wasn't worthwhile at all. Right, time to find the children or goblins or whatever they were. I think they're goblins. I don't know why children would be out here. Yeah, they're goblins. But like I said, same thing really. I like that he's a goblin mugger. He was really waiting here to mug me. Dead now though. You good, Torgal? Get him. Get him, Torgal. There we go. Get him, Torgal. Now, Torgal. Okay. There's a little bit more we can explore. And then we'll head back and speak with Otto. Ooh, there's one of these. Gee. Hey, man. What's up? Boom. Get that right off the bat. Yes. Let's go overkill. I love it. Damn, I thought I was doing much more damage than that, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little disappointed. Oh, you really got me with that. Like, Torgal's gone Super Saiyan. I love when Torgal goes Super Saiyan. Oh, but the other thing I meant to say is reaction vids are a fun way to try and recall movies I haven't seen before, like the funniest bits. So sometimes I'll type around a movie like Tropic Thunder or Rush Hour or something that I haven't seen in a while that I don't want to see in its entirety and watch in that way, and I stopped watching my favourite animes in reaction vids once I had a Crunchyroll subscription. But now that I cancelled it, I'll be rewatching the long animes that way too. Oh, so then you just, because they react to like the biggest moments, you just see the main plot points effectively. Movies you haven't seen in a while, gotcha. I love Rush Hour. Tropic Thunder is also a classic. They would never get away with making Tropic Thunder now. I don't even know if they'd get away with making Rush Hour. Tropic Thunder is obviously very questionable because, like, Robert Downey Jr. does like blackface, and there's like is it when like Simple Jack that Ben Stiller plays is obviously like questionable as well. The whole movie's questionable, but that's kind of the point. But like, I don't think they'd get away with making it nowadays. It was brilliant for its time though. It was funny, and I think. Same with Rush Hour. Especially the one where Jackie Chan says the N-word. Oh yeah, I forget. Yeah, I was thinking exactly that. The reason, because Rush Hour is more family friendly than Tropic Thunder, of course, but there's a lot of race related jokes, like either Asian jokes or black jokes, so it's like, you know, it's a fine line then, and they just couldn't, they wouldn't even risk it these days.
This must have been a fishing village before everyone left.
Before everyone left. Or died or something. A lot of wolf things here. Grab that money. Like, there's a lot of mocking of like there's loads where like Chris Tucker's like mocking Jackie Chan's English and stuff. Yeah, that's true as well. Although, I feel like White Chicks would probably get more of a pass than the other two. Well, maybe, I don't know. I think Rush Hour would. Rush Hour might get away with it, but it would probably be the closest to getting away with it, right? Because I think mostly it's quite well rounded as a bit of a family movie, but from what I remember, I haven't seen it in ages as well, to be honest. I think Tropic Thunder's the one that definitely, you just know that it just couldn't happen. it literally could not happen. But I'm kind of glad that we still, like, we grew up in a time where you can experience that sort of thing, because, like, okay, I understand, but, like, the concerns people have, but then some people are far too sensitive. I think it's a good thing to be more sensitive to upsetting people as a society, but then, like, there's also an extent where it goes too far. Because, like, yeah, there's some hilarious, like, movies and stuff that, like you said, they just couldn't make today. But we grew up in a time where, like, everyone found them funny. I say everyone, maybe some people didn't find them funny, but I think the majority of people did. Like, even if it was poking fun at, like, your own race or your own, you know, whatever, if you still found humour in it. It's like comedians that, like, you know, maybe they have a disability or whatever, and they, like, make fun of themselves. Because it's like, that's so much of what comedy is. And they usually say about, like, you know, punching up instead of punching down, and like, yeah, poking fun at yourself. Like, that's the best kind of comedy, because you're not trying to hurt anyone else, or anyone that is, you know, maybe struggling, or... Yeah, it's 100% the intention. And when it's, like, two funny people, like Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan, for example, like, you know they're just trying to have a laugh together, and they're both consenting to each other making the jokes about each other, like, it's a laugh. Helguru? Excuse me? The fuck are you?
No holding back.
Is that like a kangaroo? But a dragon? Or a kangaroo from hell, I guess. Would be more apt.
Nice try.
Oh, it's over 50,000! Trophy. I did the over 50,000 stagger thing. I was talking about that earlier, how I got to like 49,000. It's over 50,000! Pretty sure that it was a Dragon Ball reference from the game. Goodbye, Helguru. Goodbye, Helguru. No, I hardly knew you at all. Okay, I think that's everything I can see. There is that other way that says it's blocked. Although, before when I went to an area that said it was blocked, I got a fast travel point. So it could be worth going there anyway to see if we pick up a fast travel point. And then it's back to Otto. It's quite nice just being able to go out exploring just you and Torgal, to be honest. Like when you're in between missions, and I mean you could go exploring with like Jill when you're in between missions, but I guess there's a slight difference. Just me and my boy, out and about. I think what I want to do next is get this mastered, or do I try and get this mastered? I did look at that website, James, yeah. It's gotten so ridiculous, but when you get that far into it, you just have to go with it and accept it. But I told Rookies if I knew it got like this from the jump, I never would have started. Oh, I did actually in my head read I'm on the final chapter for DBZ, but I didn't say it out loud. What do you think? Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. Obviously it depends what you're looking for and what you're looking for to get it on, like the platform. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Also, Ricky's is here. BRB. No worries. No worries. Hang out. Hang out. Wind up. Quite like Raging Fists, but Earthen Fury is just too good. The best Titan one. I think I want to master Earthen Fury next because Titan is probably most likely going to be the icon I drop if and when we pick up another one. I like him, and I like some of his abilities. You know, I prefer his like block thing with circle to like Ramu's thing. But if there's a better one, then I'll probably go with them. But that move is powerful, so I would like to keep that move. You can get like the most powerful move for each person. So I could get like, if I got Earthen Fury and I've got Judgment Bolt, if I got the thingy one, what's her name? What's her name, chat? You know. The Garuda one, Aerial Blast or whatever it's called. If I got that and mastered Flames of Rebirth as well, then like I can put them anywhere I want. Though I think I'll probably just keep Phoenix anyway, because I really like Phoenix, the Phoenix abilities. I think it's because you get the most comfortable with them, because like you literally start the game with them before you have any icon powers. You have that. You have your gifts, your blessings of the Phoenix. So you get kind of used to them, how they work. These goblins waiting to mug me. AI is crazy. True that. True that. I can agree with that. It do be nuts. This way up. It's just a big gate. All I see on my YouTube is AI ATM. Yeah, it's kind of out of control, honestly. Like, probably something needs to be done about it. You're like, that was to reset all my abilities. That would have been a big yikes. Okay. Back to some main story. Also, James, thank you for those 10 bits. I can't remember if I said thank you, but if I didn't, I apologise, and you have my thanks. Ooh, we got a new letter. Nothing will be done, though. I feel like eventually something has to be done, because, like, you know, people getting there. You did not say thanks, and I was sad. I'm sorry. I think I was running with the Rob stuff, laughing about the Rob stuff so much that I apologise that I didn't say that. Because I am very grateful, and I hope you know that. About the other day, I'll have you know I ain't never shed a tear in front of no one, not even my mother, and you won't soon catch me doing the like again. So if it please your lordship, we can both forget about the whole damn thing. The Cid I chose to follow all them years ago is gone, and there ain't no dragging him back from the depths of whatever hell he's talked his way into. But his legacy, that lives on. I was crying. No, don't cry. Don't cry. But his legacy, that lives on, in you and everyone else here at the Hideaway. Sure as the sky is blue, at least. I think it's still blue, and as long as it is, I'll be right here where you can count on me. Oh. Thanks, Otto. Now I'm going to come and see you. And tell you all about your letter. I read your letter. You cried.
Ned told
me she was building a ship.
All right, Clive. Asterix. We'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that. In
That
those
sword's
words.
very cool.
She did, yes.
Clive. Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Oh, itchy eyes. Oh, she's gone without me. Is that what I'm hearing? Who's this? Oh, the boatman.
Obelith, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry at all, are ya? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway,
Does indeed.
I was on my way up to see you, as it happens.
Why?
Got a letter for you.
Oh.
Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelith.
Don't mention it.
Okay, I won't.
What tidings, Uncle?
A request for assistance. My dear boy, my journey to Canva has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in the Free Cities, by which I learned of the endeavours of a certain young friend of yours. Though I, for one, believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canvarian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorised use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted, and if rumour has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at our door. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving uncle, Uncle Byron.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
I'm gonna send Gav. Yeah, it's so hard because there are a few things that are cool about AI, but
Got us to do all the dirty work.
it could get out of control
Sailed off into the
quickly,
sunset.
like it already kind of has.
It seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now.
Because, you know, you're saying people are making great Eminem songs, but, like, even that in itself is bad because they're stealing, you know, they're stealing Eminem's voice and all that sort of stuff. Like, you know, it's not really fair.
Work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
Oh, Gav's coming with me.
Count on me. Just be
I thought we were just sending
Gav.
Gav.
My regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too.
Okay.
She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
We can only hope. Sid's Legacy. Oh, it's called Sid's Legacy now? Because it's the old hideaway. The dust long settles little remains of the once bustling refuge many called home.
Sid. I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Someone makes really great AI songs that seem real. Yeah, I think people have done a lot of cool things with AI, like, but it's sort of like muddy water where it's like, you know, it's a grey zone.
By and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place.
Yeah, that's gonna be... I thought that would be last, to be honest.
That'll stop you. But we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goose?
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You break me bones, you great galoot.
I'm so excited.
There's
like a big kid.
caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet
Goots.
yous there. See yous down in Buckland.
Don't take him, why?
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Make his dreams not come true? No. He's excited. I'm gonna sneeze.
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Oh shit, we're kind of locked in, I guess. More story. Make for Boklad. Letney's Cleft. Tell him off. No. No. We like him. Goots.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
Hey, we're here. What are the chances?
I'm glad to hear it.
Run the other way.
And
No.
Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
Torgal did help too, you're right. Torgal is the goodest boy. I thought I could open that gate. Next, you're going to say Torgal's not the goodest boy.
This used to be a
Like
trade
anything
route
you
for
say
merchants
seriously.
crossing the scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Hi, Wolf.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Grab your plants. This plant's literally called Leg Eater. All the AI stuff I always see is like Plankton singing something, or the B1 droid from Star Wars.
So what do you think?
That we'd be lucky to make it out alive.
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
What about this
Put it in music.
fearsome-looking
I don't think
fellow?
there is a music channel
Think he'd be equal to the task?
in the Discord.
No doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
No, there is not. So
Oh,
sad.
man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his
I mean, you could always
abandoned
share it
the
in like
grass.
general or something, probably.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker, but I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Sure, man.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along.
I feel like you're the bandits.
Hoping to make a heavy purse in Boklad, our merchant friend loaded
You're
his cart
jumping
with
me.
as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
Okay, man. I'm trusting you. I don't know why.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits.
Hello, boys. Oh, I didn't mean to use this. That's not the attack I was going to use. I meant to use this. So weird, this song is. Jesus Christ. Get down, bitch. On your knees. Oh. Yes. Enough.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
Where's that cart indeed? No chest or anything. Kick.
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Don't kick it. I had to.
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here.
Sus.
It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
Are we gonna run into them again? Do you think? We can't even confront them about how we know it's bullshit.
You've had your rewards and you're not getting any more. Now piss off.
Yeah, piss off.
When did you get so big?
They were sus. 100%.
I see the Dalnecs lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold at least. The path continues on the other side.
Weird that you could go across like that, but then also like that. Strange. Look, fallen things to fight. Knew it. Yes. So good. Right, we're getting there. We are getting there. This is that city they were talking about, maybe? The final sin. Dalmatian Republic.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
We can literally see
We have
people.
to keep our wits about us.
So is Goots coming or not? Thought we were going to use his trader's pass, or we just got it.
Clive? Something wrong?
Surely we'll recognise it.
Nothing. It's nothing.
What is it, Clive? Sense something? Meanwhile, in the Empire? Yeah, seat of the Imperial Court. Audience chamber, Imperial Palace.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sambrec.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task.
Really? None?
There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Grieger, made flesh.
He's very angry with Dion, just because he thinks we're going to betray him. Or he thinks he's going to betray him, not we.
Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sambrec.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrec, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
Oh, it's tense. There's some real tension in the seat of the Empire. I wonder if we'll get Dion as like an ally. Because he's clearly against them now. Like, you know, there's an issue there.
The
Boklab markets are to the north.
Cool if we could.
We just need to hug the coast.
Republican Gate. And elect. This is Boklad. Mekith. Where's the Republican Gate? Is it like, is that where they are? Is that where the Empire is? Oh no, it would be the Republic first. The Dalmekians, maybe.
TORGAL, kill!
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
True.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But there's no reason we can wait for the siege to end.
Bitch. It almost feels unfair. Oh, I activated this before he did a second hit. It's foolish of me. Gouge. Jeez. Okay, well, we made it. Get him, TORGAL. Jeez. You guys just travelers. Not much further to Boklad now, eh? We stopped the road. A little outcropping here. Anything to like find? No? Okay. I thought there was going to be something here. There is something here. 10 gil. Lovely. Very worthwhile. Whole 10 gil.
They've closed the road to Randalar.
Randalar.
Siege breaks. They'll need more than this to stop the Imperial legions marching on the capital.
Oh, Randalar's the capital of the Dalmekians. No one's going to notice me opening this chest. Okay, man. Cool.
If you haven't got a pass, you're not getting through.
I just needed to know what was here. Now I do. Make for Boklad. If we must, she said. Yeah. We didn't tell her that me and Torgal just fight every single thing. Although when she used to come out with us, we did the same thing, so don't act surprised. He said stay down, and he meant it. Ancient sword. Hold on. Is it any good? I mean, what I'm using currently is purple, so I feel like it's probably not. It's not as good. Not as good as Excalibur. Still pretty good though. But no point using it if it's not as good as what we've got. Get him, Torgal.
It's over.
It's over. Yeah, it is. Damn. This looks like somewhere we'd come to plant one of those marks. A notorious mark. Like a little camp. Mekith. Nothing here now though. Which maketh me sad. Are we not? How so? Those? They're nothing. Oh, you both killed yours. Impressive.
All yours, Torgal.
Get a lot of XP for those guys. I like how people can just see me fighting, and they're just like, well, okay, I guess.
Mother, I'm thirsty.
Mother.
More refugees.
And they're all making for the crystalline dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
If we must. She's like, we don't have to kill these things, guys. They don't need to die.
It's over.
I was like, yes, they do. Everything must die. I'm just teaching Torgal good hunting, and I'm also, you know, making sure he's well fed. You know, a lot goes into taking care of the goodest boy in the land. And part of that is murdering these things. Okay? It's all part of it. I wouldn't just do it. It's for Torgal. For his sake. He needs the meat. You made it look easy. I always do, Jill. I always do. Okay. I think we're at Boklad. I think this place is it. The Boklad Market.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going. The crystalline dominion is...
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Or meeting Goots. I was like confused as to why he wasn't with us, but no traders pass, you don't get through. That's not good.
The best service at the best price.
I would say, looks like exactly the sort of place where they would hide something. Elect chocobos. Bro. Nuts. It's nuts, you know. Is a well? Does that make sure it's... it does. Make sure it's always got water. The crystal giveth, and the crystal taketh away.
Hurry, man. I must leave. Post haste. I am hurrying, my lord.
I am hurrying, my lord.
Crimson caravans, scooping up all the best customers.
Crimson caravans, the wheel and crescent.
I hear the brothers found another victim.
What?
What's that? The third this month?
Oh, wait.
A soldier like yourself.
The brothers I
could
helped.
hear of this. If ever you see a couple of brothers up in Lakeney's Cleft, you just pass them right on by.
And why's that?
Because they're duplicitous bastards who make cutthroats and footpads look like upstanding citizens by comparison. What
Really
they
help
do
them.
is befriend a passing merchant, someone new to the area, and steer them straight into the arms of bandits. The merchant dead and his murderers busy bickering over the poor bastard's wares. The brothers set to sweet-talking some other unsuspecting fool, a warrior. Now, the brave soul charges into the footpad's den thinking he's doing the realm a favour, and when he's done, the brothers sweep in and loot the bandits and dead merchant both.
Yeah, there's a lazy sort of cunning to it, I suppose. You'd think they'd run out of bandits eventually.
So close to Boklad? Not bloody likely.
I suppose you're right. Anyway, if you run into them, you steer clear. Or better yet, give them a damn good hiding.
I really wish I had. Thanks for the warning.
Oops. I wonder if I could have, like, ignored them then and then gone back, you know? Too late now. It's too late now, we did it. We fell right into their trap. But they did give me some money and stuff. They got the merchant killed, and then the bandit.
The rivals had brought any coin with them.
The new arrivals don't got no coin. They're just trying to live. The Wheeling Crescent invites all traders and travellers weary of foot, parched of throat, and light of belly to rest a while within our premises. No bearers in the snuck. What's the snuck? Like I'm just running around the market just looting. A piece of music in that box. Sand and stone or something. Something along those lines.
I wish to engage the Crimson Caravan services. Where's the proprietress?
She's otherwise engaged at present, my lord. Come back
Who is the proprietress? I feel like we're gonna meet her. Head of the Crimson... whatchamacallums? Cabbages. No, caravans. The Crimson Cabbages would be cool though. Hey! Got the fast travel.
I'm nasty.
Out of my sight.
I'm nasty.
What are you looking for?
If I'm honest, mate, I don't really know. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking for. But I'll figure it out, and when I do, I'll be back. Goblin coin, we've got 10.
Just what I was looking for.
Empty shard.
You're sure you don't need it?
I am
You're
sure.
welcome anytime.
Thank you. I'm leaving now. Thank you. I'm leaving now. Oh, this is all still part of it. There's the Trader's Gate, Plaza. Place is huge. It's cool though. The Boklad Market's the Dalmekian
Wonders from
Republic.
across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much?
Bread.
For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
Torgal.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the crystalline dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Gee,
Looks like
where's
we aren't
Goots?
the only ones who are eager to leave.
We need the documents.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass.
Surely even if we have the
Good,
pass,
shall we?
like we look like us. Like I feel like we're recognizable faces. We've been doing a lot of shit. I feel like you'd see us and be like, yeah, I know what they're up
Must
to.
be around here somewhere.
Find Goots.
Remember when half the people coming through here were...
Go and bother someone else, will you? I've got my trader's pass and I'll be
Okay.
leaving as soon as I'm able.
Okay, cool. No worries.
I'll end up
Fine.
no better off than those poor sods by the gates.
Get us
Okay.
through! Have you got a trader's pass? No? Then fuck off.
No, you fuck off. Hey Mia, sorry. Just out here living my life, you know?
I'll take the large one.
Goots, he's there.
Did you hear about the Empire's Black Shields? Apparently they've been going around Imperial lands stringing up bearers.
What a waste!
Juicy pears. Slake your thirst.
Caravan stops
What a waste. What do you mean by that?
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Do you mean a waste of life? Do you mean...
Come taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
Oh, she's offering out her peaches. Peaches, 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 peaches.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
What?
Slow down, Goots.
He's lost his pass.
Tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
Shit.
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Here. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
I do.
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where. I've got a pal in Boklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way.
Oh.
Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
I've literally been there.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure no one else is missing.
Good idea.
We'll meet you there.
Don't bump into any more children.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo then.
We've already seen it.
Next to the checkpoint.
Yeah, watch out for the children. You children.
Peaches and pears, out of my sight, wretch.
Hey, this is it.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Just don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Boklad?
He's our boy.
I gather Lady Karen didn't send you.
In a way, she did.
So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might
Even
you
if
have an
he's
idea
big, it doesn't mean he
which
can't be
little
pickpocketed.
bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
Because they don't want to be here. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory.
Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes, and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
People have stolen their passes.
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
No.
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
Oh, he
A
said
pleasure
Clive.
doing business with you, Clive.
He didn't say Sid or some other made-up name. Like he's told the other person he was called Wyvern. You accepted the Crimson Collar.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
To catch a thief. Where are the furniture makers? Speak with the furniture maker. Oh. Down back in the markets. Another child. Evil.
Come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Jug of snake spit for the road, he said. No thanks.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular?
He's like, no, I have all this for fun.
And Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you.
I'm gonna talk to everyone in this goddamn market before I get any kind of actual lead.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Is she the lady who told me to bugger off earlier?
To the Dominion. Life will be different there.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
They just leave their kids?
Shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
I very much like Excalibur at the moment, our current sword.
How hard can that be?
Time to find some
Taste
children.
my peaches! They're sweet as...
Stop asking me to taste your peaches.
Excuse me, do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
I mean, that was rude, but also...
I'll take the large one.
We don't know what that child's been through. You look like a thief.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
You won't
I'm
find
just
anything of this
confused,
quality
that
in
child.
Twinside.
You should come with
That
me.
child's like, maybe I should pick some pockets.
Remember when half the people
No more around this way. I'm pretty sure there was one down the road a little bit. And there was one down the bottom of the... by where the Crimson Caravans and stuff are. There was a kid up here. Yeah, here. I mean, that's not the one I thought I saw, but... It was this area.
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Outside town. Oh.
Come on!
Oh, like right in the entranceway. I was gonna say, what's town? This is town, really, but then those market up there is out, kind of out of town. A bit. Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap. But don't sell yourself as cheap.
That's that then.
You have value.
Must have been the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings.
Oh my god.
He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Scamp. Are they talking about?
Yeah. We
Scallywag.
haven't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would
They're
they
the
now?
ones that rob Goots.
Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now. What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
I'm gonna chase down that child. Alright, Jill. You keep these two captive, and I'm going to chase down that
Can't have
one.
gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Daddy.
How many times is she gonna say she's hungry? Chocobo tamer.
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the Chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
But what? What was he gonna say? But... shouldn't go back there? There he is.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Call themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me a good gill if I did what they told me.
Cast
I knew
Stones.
they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hunter.
You found him then?
Jill,
What did you do with the others?
where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She
Okay.
sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him! I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
We're gonna get into a fight here, aren't we? Torgal. That's a good boy, Torgal. Got my back.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
No,
We're not...
you're an idiot.
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are.
Bro.
That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless
You're the ones my sister was talking about.
Yeah.
Your sister?
I'm guessing Eloise is your sister.
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just a back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore.
He had a quite cool introduction, though.
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Honza's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Hello, yo, what up, Dom? How you doing? Welcome to the stream, my guy. Hope you are well.
Where is it?
Can't stay for ages because you're up at 5 AM tomorrow. Understandable, man. I appreciate you popping in, regardless. I mean, I may not be streaming for ages. Anyway. But I appreciate you being here, man. I'm doing alright, man. I'm doing my best. Like, that's the most honest answer I can give these days. I'm just doing my best. Thank you for the hydrate. Shoulder just...
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then.
All right then.
Honza, where are they camped?
I bet they're camped in that place that we went to before we came here. We wandered into.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me.
I appreciate that, Dom. I know you guys are here for me.
String me up.
That's what I mean. Like, you guys know my passion. You know, streaming, and it's like this is my happy place. Hanging out with you guys, playing games. Like, this is where I can just enjoy, be myself, and forget about the tough stuff for a while. You know.
South past the camp.
But it's like, you know, I even said I was talking to Lily last night, and I was like, you know, all you guys' generosity lately. I know you're doing it like trolly and like making me like on only up, like mess up and stuff like that. Well, like Rob does it and says like crazy stuff in chat, and so do the rest of you. But it's still very generous, and like the situation I'm in, that's so appreciated. You don't even know, and I can't really express. It's quite overwhelming, like that support, because it really does mean everything. And I know some people say that stuff and it's like whatever, but genuinely, like, you know, when you're not in the best place financially, mentally, etc., everything you guys give to me, not even just the money generosity, but like everything you give to me, like your time and shit, is like invaluable, man. And I get like the whole, I was talking to Lily as well about the whole, I get a bit imposter syndrome sometimes, where you kind of think like, I don't really deserve it, like all I do is play some games and like talk to you guys, like, you know, do I really deserve all you guys' generosity and stuff? But I do appreciate it very much. And I just hope you know that, I hope that's clear. I think you know pretty much everything that's like, you know, stressing me, basically, like it's been that way for a while now. So I think we have spoken about it, but just a lot. Yeah, Lily said something very similar, Dom, and I appreciate that. You guys are the good ones. We have a lovely community. Like, all the mainstays of this community are just fantastic people, and that's, I think, says a lot about the community.
We got company.
Get rid of this magic man.
It's over.
Yeah. And I'm working really hard as well, Tom, and obviously like growing this as a thing. And I've been doing that for a long time, but I feel like I've, you know, more recently like stepped up, like, you know, uploading things on other platforms and all this different stuff. So like I'm really trying. You know, so it's a lot of hard work, and that again feeds into that, like, you know, imposter syndrome, and also like having something to show for the hard work. And obviously to like stream and like buy things and like make sure I've got equipment that's good. Like my PC's pretty outdated and stuff like that. Like obviously you need money, and it's hard at the moment.
And Hans has got nimble fingers.
It seriously feels like Hogwarts Legacy. It's definitely more action, more real-time action. Well, it is real-time action than like most Final Fantasy has been turn-based for a long time. But they have done a lot of different things over the years. This one feels very actiony. I agree. And obviously, this feels more action-adventure than an RPG, which is a step out of Final Fantasy's normal zone. Well, Hogwarts Legacy was very action-adventure-y. Like, it had RPG elements again, but it was more action-adventure-y, and I would say this might even be more action-adventure-y than Hogwarts Legacy. But I feel like that had a deeper RPG. Kill the bandits. Right. Go Torgal. There's a guy just flying around in this tornado. I love it. Just screaming. Hey George, guess what? What, Dom? What?
They popped out of the snow! Like daisies!
They popped out of the snow! Like daisies! Thank you for the raid host, my dude. I appreciate you. Ooh. It does nothing, but it made you smile, and that's worth it to me. Cute. You're a good dude. You're a good dude, and we're lucky to have you, man. I'm glad that, you know, you've been around. You're one of the ones who's been here the longest, and you know, yeah, I did just call you cute. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, like you're one of the ones who's been around the longest. So you've always been really supportive, and like, you know, we've always had that bond, and you know, I feel like we've seen you grow up. You've helped me through things. I've helped you through things. I feel like that's nice. You know, that's some of the more worthwhile like bond things you get from this shit. You can't, but then stop.
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh,
He
and,
probably needs more people to help.
be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
We help each other, George. We're a family. True. We do our best, man. We really do. This hard. This old life. This whole life thing. Dominic Toretto would be proud. He would indeed. Yeah, I'm trying to put stuff out there as best I can. I'm doing all I can do, I feel like. Every time I upload a TikTok or short, it goes onto TikTok, YouTube, it goes onto Twitter, it goes onto Facebook. You know, and I share everywhere I go, everywhere we go live and stuff. I'm doing what I can, man. Did you hear about the cocaine shark? Is there an actual cocaine shark that I haven't heard about, or is it like they're making it because of like Cocaine Bear? They're gonna make like another one.
That's that then.
Because if it's the movie thing, I feel like I might have heard that, but if it's something else, then maybe I haven't heard it.
Well met. You're sure you don't need it?
Yeah, Cocaine Bear was based on a real thing. Is Cocaine Shark based on a real thing, or is it just they've just rolled with the idea?
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
He helped us. He's the reason we got this shit back for you. You're welcome.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all.
Long story short, shark eats coke that the police found, dumped in the ocean by US smugglers, and they're testing it to confirm it, and it's true.
That of the pickpockets,
I'll expect that movie.
pulling their
Then
strings,
they'll make that a movie too,
and
probably.
the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise.
So there are legit cocaine sharks out there in the ocean right now. I mean, they probably come down by now, right?
From now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
I wonder if they like got so high that they're like addicted and they're like looking for their next
Can I
fix.
count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course, I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly.
600,000 kilos.
Sid.
Jeez.
Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation.
Okay.
And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
That's a good shout, I think.
It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
You know those fishing nets on boats used to catch big chunks of fish, crabs, whatever? They used that and pulled out a full one of coke, a full shark of coke.
This is for you.
Or a full net of coke. Probably a full net is what you mean, right? A full shark of coke.
Mel has friends in high places while I have associates in lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
The two emblems are joined to form the collar and company.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
Nah, full sharks of coke, definitely. That would be hilarious. Bloated with the amount of cocaine. Trader's Pass, the Breath of Lightning, and Meteor.
Right then.
Nice.
Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
So you say, but I say there are side quests now. Let's go to the world map. See what's going on in the world. No available quests. Nothing's going on in the world, turns out. I mean, probably at some point they are eating packages of coke, so that's true. Imagine, bloated with the cocaine.
If I knew where I... Now I just need to see about getting the word out to everyone.
Hello.
I want to know right away.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the servant girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite
Good,
those
you have a
I'd like
pet
to
wolf,
celebrate
I see.
with.
Give it cocaine wolf.
If you don't mind me asking.
I've come by a particularly fine
He's actually a dog. He's definitely a wolf. Like a dire wolf. That's what he reminds me of.
Only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire.
Actually, I think they said he's some like legendary wolf thing. He can like he goes like Super Saiyan.
So you know of it then. Clearly you're a gentleman of taste.
Like an ice wolf or
Gentleman who
some
might
shit.
sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine?
He's good.
I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
He's the goodest boy. Sure. I'll tell your friends about the wine.
So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you.
Why not?
You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate. Three of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
I'll be right back.
You give me a what? How can you speak for what it identifies as, George? It could be a dog, or a cat, or a wolf, or a wolfette. True. Could identify it as a furry. Could identify it as a human in wolf form.
Out of my sight, wretch.
Go away, child. I wasn't just randomly telling a child to go away. Well, I was, but like they pickpocket people, so I had reason.
Are you Milan?
A werewolf.
Butcher.
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Boklad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from Sanbrek, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. My old man knew what he was about when he set up shop here all those years ago. Anyway, thanks for the good news. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll shut up shop early.
It's weird that this side quest is just go and tell his mates that he's got alcohol if they want to get drunk with him. That's this quest.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
The Empire's your enemy, not us.
I'm looking for Bolek.
Right, George McGoy, I gotta sleep. No worries, dude.
The gate.
Well, you found him.
Have a brilliant night. Keep your head high and message me anytime. If you can't get a hold of me, Becky Yasmin is anyway, so stay positive. I try, man. I really try. It's been a rough time. I have been toying with the idea. Me and Nat were talking the other day in stream about me making an Insta for the stream and everything like I was before. That would be quite good, maybe.
With refugees if we weren't here to stem the flow.
So we'll see about that.
All right, but we've got our orders. No papers, no passage. Plenty try to slip past us nonetheless.
But sleep well, my dude. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit and chatting. I appreciate it.
When they do,
It's been a bit of a quiet one tonight, so it's nice to have you while I have you.
You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
I'm not sure what he even said to me, but that's fine.
You won't find
Oh,
anything
did I go
disappointing in
past this one, or is it somewhere else? Aldrich the Porter. Oh yeah, it was like right near. Just went past completely. George, whatever happens in life, don't lose yourself. You're a fantastic human being, always seeing positive in people in life. Staying wholesome and down to earth, I absolutely love you for it. Don't ever let anyone change that about you. I appreciate that, man. I try. I try my best, man. I really do. But I appreciate you saying that. It means a lot.
I must leave for the Dominion post haste.
It means a lot.
Hurrying, my lord.
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me.
It's not quite a 69 though, is it?
Now. It must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Boklad. He must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route to the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot.
Nice.
There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the.
You don't have to, Dom. I appreciate it, but you don't have to. You got to get your sleep, man.
Thanks for letting me know.
You got to be up early. Is it work you got to be up early for?
Done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that
I mean,
wine.
not a wink. That was way creepy. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not judging your wink. Or was it?
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one.
No, that wine is mine.
They are the backbone of
Did you like a bit of wine, don't you, Dom?
Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right. I'd better prepare
That
for my
fine
guest's
wine is
arrival.
mine to dine.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66.
Do you like white or red?
If I'd
Or
have
both?
known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because you had a rough time, didn't you, with the wine?
Be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt. Here they are, the free pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but
Am
there's
I
nothing
allowed
like
to have a
few
drink
good
or
friends
not?
to keep the misery at bay.
My reward should be a drink.
Spoken.
Red wine I like, we just haven't touched it since. It's like beer, it's okay, but I think I've had lots of it. Now it's just meh. Lager is your thing at the moment? Madru? Fair enough. Never been my thing. I don't mind wine. I don't mind wine. But beer and lager have never really been my thing. A cider, sure.
Find a finer array
Or
this side of the strait.
rum, or what else? Whiskey.
Just what I was looking for.
That I can do. Yeah, what up, Cole? Nice. How have you been? I haven't seen you in ages, dude. I hope you're doing well. How are things? How's life? I'm doing alright, mate. I'm doing my best. Give the sharks rum and coke. Yeah, I don't know that would be a good idea, man.
Pardon me, but would you happen to be a fighting man, perchance?
I am a fighting man, perchance.
That well-notched steel and impressive physique. I have
You
need of a
flirting with me?
sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city, and I
Why
require
not drunk and stone sharks? Be great to go swimming with, no?
find myself
Probably not.
waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts sent to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history of Zemeckis. Well, will you ever party to a
You
fighting
don't mix drink and drugs, right? That's the thing.
My arms are yours.
Wonderful.
You know, Cole, the other day someone brought up a command that's your story. Remember that story where you had like a dream? And we were like, who said that? And Lily was like, it was Cole. And we knew. We knew. We were like, yeah, definitely. It was your story about your dream.
Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells.
We were all in it as different like characters. Oh really? Yeah. And it was funny.
I better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
You don't remember? I don't know what the command would be. Can't remember what it was. Otherwise I'd be like, do this and you'll find it, but I can't remember what it was. Was it? I think it might be like story time or something like that, or it wasn't a quote. It was just a straight command.
See, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite
So it was just exclamation mark and something. I don't know if it was story time.
from rummaging through my packs. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now Joseph.
You've been working lots. Haven't been on Twitch much. Understandable, man. Understandable. Hopefully everything's going well though. Hopefully works good and yeah, there you go. That's it. Yeah, life be like that, right? Life gets in the way, but it's nice to see you today. I hope work's good. I hope life's good.
Old Zemeckis Road,
You're
perhaps?
doing all right.
He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Boklad. Joseph's lived a hard life, made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
I can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully.
Why is that a command? I think we just found it funny at the time. I assume that's why we made it a command, is because it was just so random and funny.
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through here? Grey hair.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? Buggered off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same and leave me be?
Okay. Rude. I once had a dream that ended with me in my living room in space, with piranhas staring at me in spacesuits with wide eyes, and then one bites me in the ass in a cartoon way, but I can't scream because I'm in space. Then they all join in and eat me, and then I woke up. Yeah, that sounds traumatizing, honestly. I feel like I'd be traumatized too.
Why am I not surprised?
Oh my god, he's in trouble already. He's just got out the front gate.
You'll hand over your coin, no
I like how it says they're ne'er-do-wells. No, that would traumatize me too, so I get it. I get it, man. I thought he was going to go off the edge then. Ooh. What have you been up to though, Cole? You been playing any good games? Doing anything fun?
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us.
This is what you wanted to see, just outside the front gate?
A relic of the fallen civilization.
What was I in my dream then? You said I was the servant. It's in there.
Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues, and we still have much to learn.
So the dream started with me going to the loot in my nan's house, lock the door and go to do my business.
He's passionate.
Only to see the door, the open door in the wall, or an open door in the wall with a water doorway, and there's a very big shark so far away it looks tiny. I stare at it in fear, I can't move, and it gets closer and closer and closer until I realise it's Bruce from Nemo, not Boris. Boris Johnson. When you said it's Boris, my mind immediately pictured Boris Johnson. Bruce from Nemo? That's hilarious. It must have been locked down, my mind must have been all over the place. Probably. Are you going to play Pikmin 4? Yes, and I would have been playing it probably right now, or at least yesterday when it came out. Just financial situation's a bit tricky at the moment, man. So I'm just trying to wait it out until I can afford it, basically. But yeah, I really want to play it. I wish I was playing it right now. Next thing I know, I'm in the water, looked against the now closed door, and Bruce sent his shark friends to attack me, and in very graphic detail, they attack me. I'm climbing for my life against the wall, still underwater, while bleeding and dying. I climb out of the water, and then I'm in the space house, and then you're caught up. Honestly, the worst dream I've ever had. It sounds terrifying, honestly. I would also be terrified. I want to play Pikmin 4 so bad. So bad. Hello?
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. Those ones, over there.
Oh, he's going to be in that little place, that little camp place that we found.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Shush, now. You've said quite enough already.
Not the goblins that eat little boys for dinner.
Said?
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
Me talking about a very traumatic dream. George reads it out. Very long pause. I want to play Pikmin 4. I do want to play Pikmin 4. But also, yeah. I mean, I did say that sounds traumatic and I would also be scared. But, truth be told, I do really want to play Pikmin 4. I was saying that in response to Cole's stuff. Pikmin 4 is like the opposite, though, of anything traumatic. Well, actually, the most traumatic thing that happens in Pikmin 4 is when your Pikmin die.
Really lug their stolen wares all the way out here.
When your Pikmin die, that's traumatic. If you know, you know. Especially if you accidentally leave them behind at the end of the day. I do put hashtags in them, yes.
I think we found our thieves.
He the Goblin King?
They don't look
Oh,
happy to see
he's actually the Goblin Prince. Bro, he doesn't even care. I'm hitting him and he doesn't even care. Wait, but why is it just him fighting us? Like his boys aren't protecting him? Like he's got a bunch of other goblins and they're not helping him. He's in charge of Goblin D's now, it's true. He is. Goblin Punch. Oh my god. He nearly got me. He nearly Goblin Punched me. This is so silly.